I wonder if this will get flagged for some of this classical music we're listening to. I don't know. I'm curious. I know it does for a lot of pop songs. Anyway, just finished a long day at the clinic, and something I wanted to talk about is the interesting connection between metabolic issues and frozen shoulder. A lot of times, frozen shoulder will be something that we think of as orthopedically, like you're just having trouble lifting your arm up. Complex diagnosis, adhesive capsulitis, another name for it. But something that I see often get missed, and when somebody presents with that, within a physical therapy context, sometimes it's tricky to talk about metabolic component, blood sugar regulation, things like that, hormones, all a little tricky and unfortunately not yet common practice. I just heard a great podcast with Dr. Vonda Wright, who's an orthopedic surgeon, a woman who's written a bunch of books for women going into the menopause cycle of their lives. So she is very aware and speaks about some of these very important issues around that. I do think it's important to get this information out there. A lot of orthopedic issues, I would argue, are related to, again, poor diet, whatever we mean by that, but sometimes the easiest way to think about that is controlling blood sugar, making sure we pay a little more attention to some possible things that we can call inflammatory. I put air quotes on it because it's hard to track, it's hard to measure. There's definitely some controversy around that. That's the reason it is not yet standard medical practice, which is if you go to your primary care physician, they might be familiar with some of these concepts, but they're saying, well, we're still not sure about that, so we're going to put you on this medication for now. At the end of the day, again, let food be thy medicine is definitely something I believe in. I believe that is still attributed to Hippocrates, same guy as the Hippocratic Oath. Check that out. If you're not familiar, got my medical shirt on. But yeah, if you know someone who possibly has frozen shoulder, if adhesive capsulitis, if you want to avoid more orthopedic issues, especially as we get older, we start to see these things kind of pile up. So in general, again, another way to reinforce overall health and making sure that we're understanding how food can impact our joints, our shoulders, and our dry skin, which I got to clean that up. I didn't kill anybody. I'm not Wolverine. Maybe. Anyway, let me know if you guys have questions about adhesive capsulitis, how hormones can impact the rest of the body. Really important stuff, a very important and an interesting topic that I really am passionate about making sure we all talk about, all right? Hope you got 1% better today. Let's talk next time.